Joining me today to discuss industrial cybersecurity is Geoff Mattson, who's the CEO of Xage. Welcome, Geoff.
Thank you, Sid.
Industrial cybersecurity includes a broad range of cybersecurity products and services, all kinds of things. Can you frame where Xage fits into that portfolio today?
Yeah, thank you for asking. Xage specializes in Internet of Things operational technology, as well as operational technology in general, and critical infrastructure. And we have a security fabric that can be dropped in place anywhere and protect any type of asset, regardless of the underlying technology. And this security fabric is a different approach to cybersecurity from a lot of traditional vendors. Traditional vendors tend to have siloed set of products. Kind of helpful because then they can keep selling you products.
Yeah.
And we have a more holistic approach where we provide unified access and protection in this single product. And what this has enabled us to do is, we've been able to roll this out very quickly, and we're protecting over half the natural gas pipeline in the US. We're protecting the US satellite system, the largest energy companies in the world. So it's proven out the resilience and the utility of our fabric has proven itself in the real world in a scalable way.
Thank you. A lot of companies I deal with, I think they struggle to maintain their cybersecurity, maintain the posture, respond to alerts, and do things like that. Now, can Xage help them with that? And if so, how?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we've seen the exact same problem among the customers that we talk to. There's a very difficult environment right now. There's increasing cyber attacks on OT systems. There is increasing regulation calling for stronger compliance standards. At the same time, it's very hard to recruit cybersecurity professionals. There's negative unemployment in that industry. So what Xage does is, first of all, we make it very easy to deploy our solution. As I say, it's an overlay, it drops in place. We have professional services that can help, but it can be brought up in a day. And then what it does is it's very easy to manage. It provides a complete set of end-to-end protection built in without any configuration. And it provides secure access, including privileged secure access from anywhere to any asset. On top of that, what we're doing is several initiatives to make cybersecurity operations easier and to empower the folks that are doing that with things like data visualization and AI.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I'll dig into that more.
Let's dig in more.
One thing, because the other thing that we talk a lot about is the OT, IT. I use the word cybersecurity convergence. Some people don't like that term, but that's the term I use. I see a lot of companies are pursuing that. A lot of it is for the reasons you just mentioned about labor and resources. Is that something that, are you seeing the same thing, number one? And if so, is that something you're helping to do?
Yeah, absolutely. So we think that cybersecurity convergence for OT and IT has already basically happened, on behalf of the attackers. The several well-publicized attacks have migrated from the IT space into the OT space, and sometimes in the reverse as well. So you absolutely need a unified solution, and that's what Xage provides. We specialize in protecting those OT assets, but we're also deployed in the enterprise, in the cloud. We provide end-to-end enterprise-wide protection. And if you think about how useful that is, if a large company finds that one of their credentials has been compromised, with Xage, they can lock that credential out of their entire infrastructure, every app, every data center, every OT asset in a few seconds, right?
Do you do much to help companies justify? I know companies need help whenever they have to fund cybersecurity. Is there something you can offer that you do, or how do you help?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we can actually look at two sides of the ledger to help our customers justify investing in a Xage solution. And on the one hand, what we're doing is preventing a cyber attack from occurring. And so we can roll through them, show them the cost of a data breach in terms of operational downtime, in terms of reputational risk, in terms of the cost of the data itself. And we can do a risk analysis with them and provide the actual output. But then we can provide an actual tangible benefit in reducing their cyber insurance cost often.
Oh.
Yeah. So on the other side of the ledger, what we're doing is with this modern approach to cybersecurity and remote access, we are consolidating a lot of different product categories, a lot of legacy product categories. So customers are finding that they can retire things like their VPNs, some of their internal firewalls, even their privileged access management systems, which are very expensive. So there's just the cost savings, both OpEx and CapEx, of consolidating and eliminating some of those systems, more than justifies the investment in Xage.
Oh, great. One final question. I'm going to run out of time sometime soon, but is the market today is a very challenging market, I might say, for some companies. Hopefully you're doing wonderful. But what do you see as your headwinds and tailwinds for this coming year?
Yeah, so the headwinds that we see are, the tailwinds are considerable. Now cybersecurity for OT is, awareness has increased dramatically in the past year.
Because of the incidents.
Unfortunately, because of the incident. But maybe it's a wake-up call that we all needed, right? So we see that as a very strong headwind. And I think a lot of the early adopters of other cybersecurity solutions have come to the conclusion that they need something that's like Xage, that before trying to do a lot of complex detection and response, they need something that just protects their assets quietly and without calling for a lot of additional cybersecurity response and analyst heads. Now, the tailwind that we see is pretty much the same, which is there is a shortage of cybersecurity personnel. And so our customers will have a harder time evaluating and rolling out a solution. And the solution we have for that is providing professional services. We can help them do integration. As I said, the product itself is inherently very easy to drop in place. And then, our promise for our customers is we'll actually reduce their operational burden, first by simplifying the footprint they have of all these different, the sprawl of vendor solutions. But then on top of that, we are able to, help their operations become more efficient with this data visualization, data analytics, and artificial intelligence.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's been wonderful talking to you. I'll make a point of stopping and talking some more probably.
Great. Thank you, Sid.
We've been speaking with Geoff Mattson, who's the CEO of Xage. Thank you for watching.